Coming up, DC News number 166. It's going to be a Forever Evil and DC TV and more update. And we're going to talk about Stephen Bissette, the upcoming Constantine TV series, and how he's going to get reamed. We're also going to talk about Arrow and why and how and when a character from the Arrow TV series is going to show up in Green Arrow. Also, we're going to talk about Forever Evil Blight and Forever Evil Argus, two miniseries and crossover events that are coming your way. And we're going to wrap it all up with, what are we wrapping it up with? Oh yeah, Dead Boy Detectives. All that and more coming right up.
For over a decade, one of our display windows looked like this. But nothing lasts forever. See the Svengoolie tribute window at Alternate Reality.
Here at Alternate Reality, the happiest day of the week is, of course, New Comic Wednesday. Not only is it the first day of the week's new releases, not only is it the first day you can get 15% off all your new comics every day for everyone, but to make it extra special, we hold a first day sale. Now, what's that? The first day sale, we take a mix of 7 brand new comics, magazines, and trade paperbacks, and we discount them 40% off. That's right, 40% off all day long. So if you want to save 40% off on some of the week's hottest new titles on the first day of their release, there's only one place to go, and that's where your money works harder, Alternate Reality.
As I look back at their body of work, I think, wow, do these guys got a lot of free time. Let's see what's new at DC Comics.
What's with all the low-level sobbing? Or is it just me? DC Comic Book News, episode 166, Jello Foundation.
There you go. That's some pregame warm-up here. First, you want your teddy? Need your
You want to
blanket?
see? Want to see? Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bo!
Yes.
What time is it?
It's DC News time.
DC News Time. We're coming to you from Ground Zero, Alternate Reality. We've suspended our tour of the defunct comic book shops in Southside City, Chicago, because it's raining outside.
The heavens have opened up, John Bader! This is all your fault!
We don't care that much about it to go out and stand in the rain.
I'll get it cool.
But we're here at Alternate Reality at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie, beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood, Alternate Reality, where all my new DC comics are always 15% off every day
All
for
of them?
everyone. All of them.
Is Villain's Month still going on?
No, Villain's Month is over with. In this Forever Evil DC TV update, we're going to start off with Constantine, the TV series. Stephen Bissette. Stephen Bissette
Yes.
is besides himself.
Yes.
Because, you see, Bissette, besides.
Beside.
I got it. You hear me laughing?
Betwixt, between.
You got that? Just comes to me. He's besides himself. Why is he beside himself?
Well, Fox announced they're going to be doing a Constantine
Yes, they
series,
did.
which will be created by David Goyer. The problem is the fact that, remember the Constantine movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Hi, my name is. That's, the creators, when they signed a deal for that to be adapted into a movie, that was their option money. So if this TV series goes on and Fox is more or less guaranteed it, they don't get a dime. Stephen Bissette and John Totleben get nothing. Alan Moore basically signed over his rights to the character as far as Brights are concerned to them because he doesn't give a crap. But these two guys, they may get mentioned in the opening credits or somewhere, but they're not going to get a dime if this thing
How did
works.
they fit into the movie?
Because when they sold the character to a movie, then they basically got compensated for the fact the character was used in the movie.
DC
But
did.
DC did, and they got like about $20.
Because they created Constantine.
Because they created.
Well, they got
Constantine.
something.
They got something. The problem is that's where they got the money, and the fact that it's been
Oh, right,
optioned,
okay.
it doesn't affect them because as far as DC is concerned, you already got paid.
But they're not going to have any input in the TV show either.
None whatsoever.
No.
Too bad.
There you go. Once again, creator gets
Screwed by the man.
Well,
Once again.
hopefully they do a good job.
Speaking of DC TV, Green Arrow, or Arrow, as those of us know him
New
on
episodes
TV.
begin on the 9th this week.
New episodes
Coming
begin
up.
on the 9th.
Coming
The
up.
comic book, Green Arrow,
Yes.
not Arrow, not the adaptation Arrow, but Green Arrow, the DC Universe character,
Yeah.
is about to be drawn closer into its TV counterpart.
This week's Green Arrow actually had a cameo appearance at the end by
Who?
John Diggle.
Oh, John Diggle, big black guy.
The character from he'll be popping up again in the following issue, which is a year one thing where you're going to see John Diggle meet Batman. He'll be a big part of the next big arc planned for the book by Jeff Lemire called The Outsiders War, which starts in issue number 26.
Outsiders.
So, You will be seeing John Diggle. You will not be seeing Felicity Smoke because Felicity Smoke is actually a character created by Jerry Conway years ago. The introducing character is kind of like the tech person, but they said, we're not going to overdo it with introducing people just for the sake of introducing them. You're already going to see Bronze Tiger this year and a version of Brother Blood. And they said, why pile on?
Why pile on? Why do that? Yeah. Sure.
And the guy who plays John Diggle, he's a big comic fan. David Ramsey loves comics.
Well, good for him. Good for him. He does a fine job in the series. Character's got nothing to do with the comic, but he does now, of course.
Well, he's there because
He's
because it's based on the Andy Diggle limited series.
Yes.
So this is their wink and nudge.
Okay. As I said at the top, Forever Evil is going to be a big part of this newscast. We're going to start off with Forever Evil Blight. Now, this is a crossover miniseries which DC has been planning for months and months and months down the road. They let all of us retailers in on the fact this is going to be a huge event.
They told you on Monday. The first issue ships at the end of the month. It's an 18-issue crossover for books
Good job,
that
DC.
you've already solicited and retailers have already put their orders in. It's called Forever Evil Blight. It will introduce a brand new villain called Blight.
Blight.
And so what happened is, yes, DC made this big announcement. We've got this tie-in book because, Marvel does stuff like this all the time.
Yes.
But you told people this after the first, it's like 2 months, right? The October stuff's been solicited.
Yeah.
You've done your November orders, right?
Well, the books for November were last month.
Yeah, and
September.
your December order's about to come in.
Well,
and
that's the October preview.
so
That's
there's-
going to be in two weeks.
So that's in 2 weeks. So basically, you're going to be 2 issues into this crossover thing,
Yeah.
and you're screwed. Thanks a lot, DC.
Well, yeah, the problem is DC hasn't given retailers like me enough heads up that this is coming up, which is not a big surprise.
Now, this 18-issue thing will cross over into Justice League Dark, Constantine, Trinity of Sin, Pandora, and Trinity of Sin, Phantom Stranger. So it won't, the Justice League books, proper Justice League of America, they'll be dealing with where the heroes are and where the heroes aren't in Forever Evil.
Meanwhile, another Forever Evil crossover, which everybody has known about, is Argus, Argus. By the way, what does Argus stand for?
Hell.
Supreme Headquarters of International
that's S.H.I.E.L.D.
Espionage.
That's S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And that's strategic, not just
Well, it's had 5 or 6 anagrams over the last 40
This
years.
is the Joss Whedon anagram. So Matt Kent was going to be working on Forever Evil.
My favorite
Arcs.
line in the first Shield episode
sounds like somebody
first
really
Shield
wanted to
episodes.
spell out S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, what do you think Shield stands for? Sounds like somebody really wanted to make it.
Right.
No kidding.
It's quite true.
Tongue-in-cheek.
But Matt Kent was going to be drawing this stuff Forever Evil tie-in limited series. He's a little busy. He's very busy. He's working on about 3 different companies. So Sterling Gates is going to write it. Philip Tan's going to draw it. And Jason Paz is going to ink it instead of Kent and Manuel Garcia. And this is another book that ships in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, so get ready.
So you're making this announcement about something you changed 2 weeks before it ships.
Well,
Is there someone in charge of DC whose officially title is stupid?
it's not like anybody cares.
Yeah, you got a point.
Really, it's not like anybody.
How stupid!
He does a little.
It's not like anybody cares.
Professionalism
The
would
books
be
show
nice.
up, people pick them up or they don't based on the covers. It doesn't matter. Anyway, our last story involves Dead Boy Detectives, which has already come back through the pages of the Witching Hour anthology,
actually,
which shipped this week.
Yeah, the last part of it. Toby Litt and Mark Buckingham have been bringing back the Dead Boy Detectives. Every time DC's done these $7.99 House of Mystery type little anthologies.
Well,
there's been
the anthologies are being done in order to keep the copyright on
yeah,
it.
but they've always included a Dead Boy Detective story, and so when the Dead Boy Detectives new series begins, I think in a week or so.
Yeah.
The first
coming
one shipped this week, and then I think Coffin Hill ships this coming Wednesday, and Dead Boy Detective ships the week after that. But the new series is set up there, so if you want to get into the ground floor of Dead Boy Detectives, you have to pick up the Wishing Hour. Yes, I know it's $7.99, but if you want to get on the ground floor, you're going to need it anyway. So just come in here and buy the damn thing.
Yes, it's like Unexpected and I think was it Strange Tales?
Strange Tales. No, the science fiction thing was part of it.
Oh, Time Warp.
Time Warp was part of it. And this new series will tie into the same universe, although Toby Litt, the writer of the book, he said that, it's going to tie in, but the Dead Boy Detectives are not going to be together for the run of the series. At some point during the first arc, they're going to be separated.
And they're going to go their separate
And they're
ways.
going to go the
and
separate
have
ways.
adventures.
And have adventures.
And we're going to have adventures too, but somewhere else. Because that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more DC news. Go to the store's website. Check out all the DC news Bo sends me that I post up there. Bo!
I got a question.
What?
What do you pay Dead Boy Detectives in? Ectoplasm?
McDonald's.
Yeah, it's food for the dead. Okay, that's all we got. See ya.
When you just need someone to blame. www.mountainrally.com.
So anyway, go to the store's website. Check out all the news that Bo sends me. I post up there. Jeff, good luck cutting this together. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man
And this is Bo saying, I really don't like McDonald's.
saying
I
bye.
appreciate it.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.